Hi. All right. So it's been a couple of weeks since I uploaded anything, and in that time I've done a few things. I was on holiday in Mauritius. I went to go to attend a friend's wedding, and yeah, man, that's an incredible part of the world. I have to say, I'm really surprised that I hadn't been there before, considering how close it is to South Africa, which is obviously where I grew up. So yeah, I'm surprised I hadn't been there before. Beautiful. If you ever get the chance to go, highly recommend it. I bought this seashell back for my mum as a gift, which I'm kind of proud of. Yeah. Anyway, oh, and the other thing is I had an accident and dislocated my right shoulder in the swimming pool, which I'm not very proud of. Yeah. So anyway, I haven't done much in the way of music production since that happened. Apart from downloading some apps on my phone, just to kind of try a few things out. For example, I got this app. What's it called? It's called Perfect Piano, and it's basically just this thing where you can play the different notes, and just come up with some melodies on the fly. And I've as of this morning, I started doing that on my commute to work, just fiddling around. It's got a handy little record function, and yeah, it seems to be pretty useful so far. What it has also inspired me to do is to kind of learn a little bit more about the theory of chords, and I'm kind of only just scratching the surface on that. I'm partway through a YouTube tutorial, not tutorial, but a kind of lesson on the theory of chords. So that's interesting to learn about. I'm not trying to learn how to play the piano or anything at this stage. I'm just wanting to understand more about how chords work. So anyway, I've done that. I've also done a little bit of work on a very basic piece here on Ableton Live, which I'll play for you in a second. It's very basic. I mean, I've only got two samples in there, or two MIDI tracks, should I say, in it. I'll play it for you in a sec. And it's only a few seconds long. But anyway, in spite of all of that, I'm pretty happy with how it's sounding. It might not ever even turn into a song or a track in the end, but I'm just kind of glad that I've been able to make something that doesn't sound like absolute crap. At least in my opinion, it doesn't sound like crap. But yeah, it's very basic. Anyway, this is it. Have a listen. And that's it for now. I know it's nothing basically, but what I want to try and work on doing is figuring out, because the other, not to get sidetracked for too long, but the other app that I downloaded on my phone was this Music Maker Jam, which, I mean, you can use well, you can produce music with it. It's very basic compared to Ableton, and I mean, I say it's very basic. I don't really even know all the ins and outs of it yet, but what I find myself falling into a trap while using it, where I get drawn into this process of, because the way that it's set out, you got this intro A, intro B, up, upper, down. It's set up like it in little, pieces, and I'm inclined to go and just go get the first piece right, the intro A, then move on to intro B, then move on to the next section, and I don't think that that's really a great way to compose, or it's not the way I'd like to compose to begin with, especially having heard what Deadmau5 said in one of his lessons, which was, the first thing that he works on is getting the melody right. So once he knows he has the melody down, that's 70% of the work done in creating the track. Then he works out all the pieces and puts them together and gets it sounding the way he wants it to sound, which is why I've kind of stopped looking at that app for now. I really just downloaded it because I didn't want to stop learning while I was away in Mauritius. So I used it a little bit on the flight there. I didn't really pick it up while I was there at all, admittedly. But yeah, that's why instead of using that, I've gone to the piano thing, because I figure, that's something that I can use to work on some melodies. I also have a guitar, but I can't really do much with a guitar while my shoulder's in the state that it's in. But I look forward to picking that up again and putting some melodies together. Anyway, so you've heard what I've done on Ableton, and basically everything that I've been busy with. It's not that much, so this is a short one, but there you have it. See you next time.